When you shop for dog food for the first time, whether at a pet store or a grocery store, you may feel overwhelmed. There are an extraordinary amount of different types. If you have a puppy, meaning under a year old, stick with puppy food. It is usually higher in calories, protein, and other nutrients your puppy needs to grow. If your dog is older than a year, but young and active, you'll want to stick to a maintenance type. There are even formulations for the senior dog that are easier to digest. Beyond these basic categories, there are also some special formulations, such as organic, raw, or wild, like venison, salmon, and elk. If you're interested in trying some of these, I suggest you talk to your vet first. Some of these formulations are very rich in protein, and your dog may not tolerate them very well. For example, I thought I would try an organic dog food I saw in a pet store that looked interesting. It had mostly salmon and venison in it, along with organic vegetables. Within a week, Vlad, my active lab, developed an ear infection. The vet suggested, although not conclusively, that it may be from this dog food due to the high levels of rich ingredients. His system could not tolerate it, and he got a yeast infection in his ear canal. Some dogs may tolerate these foods very well, but every dog is different, so it's best to check with your vet. I would like to make a comment about giving your dog people food. Some people are adamantly against it. Some people do nothing but give their dogs table scraps. I am somewhere in the middle. I use a table scrap, or leftover as I prefer to think of it, as a reward for being good dogs while I am eating. If my dogs quietly sit there while I'm eating, they get a reward afterward of pieces of chicken, steak, fish, or pasta. I never make it their whole meal, just a small amount. And it always comes from my hand, no one else's. 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 No one else's.